Feeling overwhelmed by your never-ending to-do list? Let's fix that. Hey, what's up? I'm Angelica Stanley, and today we are diving into tasking things out. It's an effective way to stay focused and take control of your day, okay? So if you've been struggling to figure out what to tackle first or what comes next in order to actually get things done, this is for you. By the end of this video, you'll have a simple system that works for you. Whether you're a homeschooling mom, a developing entrepreneur, or someone who's just trying to get it together, okay? This video is for you, okay? If you're loving this topic, go ahead and hit like, subscribe, and turn on that noti bell so you can get notified every single time I post a video, Monday or Friday, for faith-based productivity and business development tips. I love you. God bless you. Let's get started. Let's go ahead and open up your Trello account, okay? If you haven't caught the previous video, be sure to watch that so that you can get started. We are going to be learning specifically how to navigate from our priorities management system into a weekly planner, okay? So before we get started in our weekly planner, go ahead and open up your priorities management system. This is essentially a tool that you use to, again, have a brain dump, a daily do now, the 48-hour get done, and then to task things out. This is what this video is about, the task out, okay? Things that need to go into a weekly planner that you can have mobile friendly on a desktop, or if you're like me, having a pen and paper or a pencil and paper planner that I carry with me, because things only stick once I write them, see them, and have a working mobile device that it's all like a system, okay? Let me give you an example of why this is so important. Let's say you're driving and 10 and 2 being safe, not talking on the phone, and you notice that you're picking up brilliant ideas and you're like, I need to do this. Like, you can't just stop, right, and write something down, or maybe you do. There are ways that you can use Trello from your phone and input notes just like you would in the Notes app or anything like that, okay? What I'm saying that is because you can take that idea and put it in a brain dump, okay? Or this could just simply be your to-do list, okay? And let's say you get an idea and it's for a workshop coming February biz podcast, okay? And so you write these notes on there, okay? There's typos and all. Once you're in here, you are able to put all the details and extra things that you need. But you don't have all that right now, right? So this would become a tasked out thing that you would eventually say, okay, I need to put this on the calendar, okay? And that's where I'm going to show you how to create your calendar so that you can task things out appropriately. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and open into Trello. Now, I've already created a weekly planner that I personally use. Now, when I'm using this is essentially me using a Sunday through Saturday format that I use in conjunction with a paper planner. Let me explain this. A lot of people think this is too many steps, okay? And that's fine. You cut out as many steps as you think, okay? The way that my brain works, I need to have a pen and paper version, because a lot of things that I get, I write them down, and then I have a working family planner. My planner for family and business is a paper planner. here are things that I need to get done in order to run a business. So my weekly planner in Trello is my business planner. I have to do things like this personally because this helps me track and navigate ideas and things, steps and processes that I need. For instance, I have a card here on Mondays that has YouTube scripts and visuals. When I pop this open, I have links and details to specific things. My paper planner can't do that, okay? So my paper planner is what I use to block out times for the actual action of times to do things, okay? That if I'm meeting out with somebody somewhere, I know that what are my certain times and dates, and it's all connected with my Google Calendar, all that kind of stuff. When I get into my weekly planner for business inside of Trello, this is a planner that I open up, and during my block hours of business time, that is when I am using this planner to stay succinct with everything that I'm doing. This EOD, or end of the day tool, is what I use. So at the end of the day, what worked, what didn't work, what I need help with, what needs to roll over, what's moved to the next month, and what moved to next week or the next day, okay? So once you get this calendar set up, it's very simple. Just do a Sunday through Monday type of thing, and you're just creating the list all the way through. So you just create the list, title it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all of that. If you would like the templates of how I made this, or you would like the template of a board, I want you to click the link below and the description of this video, and I will give you my entire format, everything, all the way from business plan. It's what I give my clients, okay? This template that I have created is absolutely free, okay? I'm just asking for email address, and you'll get an email of this directly to your inbox, okay? But if you don't want to deal with that, you can simply create it yourself and go from there, okay? So this is a weekly planner for business. Now I'm going to show you how I go back into my priorities management system, and it says Workshop February Business Podcast. I am simply going to right click, and I am going to hit move, and I am going to search, find my weekly planner, okay? There it is right there on the bottom. I am going to, Mondays are my days where I have specific tasks for Mondays that all of the office behind the scenes and long-term planning is done. Mondays are fresh, Mondays are new. I don't have clients. That is an operations day for me, okay? I'm doing homeschool. I'm getting all of the things that are done. My emails are done. My task list, social media is created and set, ready to be posted so that I can post and upload and do the things that I need to do, scheduling all of that stuff. So I'm going to put this under Monday, and I'm going to put it in the last position of Monday, because once I get all of my tasks done, I will then sit down and look at this and say, okay, this is for February, this is for March, this is what this is going to look like. And then I start doing that, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and move that. The next thing that I'm going to do is, okay, meal planning. My meal planning day is automatically going to be a weekly thing. And you might be saying, but this is part of your business plan. On Sundays, I've added the meal plan because a lot of my homeschool moms, I create plans and I put them into our homeschool community in the form of a digital document. And so I share things. So I create it and I put it in here as a business task because a lot of the homeschool moms that I'm in network with, they eventually come to me and they want to start an online business. So I'm inadvertently teaching them skills, I guess would be the word. Okay. Just there's reason to this, whatever. Okay. So here you go. So I'm going to go ahead and put that into the Sunday spot for 2. Now you might be saying, wait, it's gone. Where did it go? I'm going to show you in a second. On the podcast where it says record podcast, I already have a card that is set for there to do that, but I'm going to show you for all intents and purposes of this video. I am going to record the podcast every Friday. So I record the Monday podcast on Fridays, okay? And so I'm going to move that into position 4. Laundry is a daily thing, so I am going to move this. And the reason I put this on here is, again, homeschool, daily chores, teaching the kids to be more self-sufficient, all of that great stuff, because they're growing and it's part of homeschool. I put this again with Sunday because I update the chore chart and all that stuff. Prepping for kids' school. You might be saying, why is that a business task? Well, it's not necessarily a business task. It's something that I do or we do through Well Valley as far as your Homeschool Connect. So it is a business task, but it's also a daily duty that I do as a homeschooling family. Okay. And so I do that on Sunday. So now all of this is done. Now I'm going to click over to my weekly planner and you're going to see everything has been moved over. The meal plan, the laundry, the school prep kids, all of that stuff. You can use this specifically and just go forward and use this digitally if that is more your style. Or you can use a paper planner. I'm going to talk more about that next week. But I wanted to show you how this is effective, how this helps me stay focused, getting those things done, okay? Getting those things done. My weekly planner for business, I have certain things. I have school on here because I block off that time. And every other thing that is on here are things that I work on and I build. And that's what I do for business during that 2-hour block window. You may have more time. I dedicate 2 hours a day to do business. 1 hour for creating videos, doing the copy, editing, creating the thumbnail, uploading and posting it, and 1 hour for back office operations. On Mondays, I have a complete set day of doing all back office operations. That way it takes the 2 hours, and with that 2 hours, I am able to keep everything succinct throughout the week. I hope this encouraged you. If you have any questions about how to become an entrepreneur or how to get started or what's the next best way of doing this, I want to invite you to just listen to the podcast. We're doing the 21 days of business, the challenge. It's all on the podcast, 21 days of business, the challenge. Every week I'm taking a day to focus on. So make sure you're subscribed, get that. If you would like some help in clarifying your calling or you want it to get it together and create systems and tools and processes, I left those links below so that you can learn how to work with me one-on-one, and we'll go from there. I love you. God bless you. I pray this helped you. If you know anybody who is struggling with getting it together and they would love some faith-based content and support in doing that while building a business and learning biz tasks like this, please share, okay? Every share, every comment, every like, every subscribe, every notification, anything that you do helps me grow this page so that I can reach more people and give God all the glory. I love you. God bless you. May the peace of God be with you. See you soon.